I think Dr. Orvis is a good, well-rounded teacher, and I learned a lot from his class, and all the videos he shows. I also like his PowerPoint presentations and the music he plays.
Yep, go ahead.
What is your favorite class to teach and why?
Well, it's got to be e-commerce because of you wonderful people that are in it.
Okay.
Short to the
What's your
point.
favorite class outside of students, like subject-wise, to teach?
It's probably the sales management class, just because that's the one class I get the most feedback from. People who have graduated 2 years ago, 3 years ago, they're emailing me back saying that they're really using the stuff from that class.
Okay. Where did you get your passion for teaching from?
Oh, I don't know. Where does that come from? I taught right out of college at the undergraduate level, or I taught high school level, and then I went into business for a few years and returned to grad school and got back on the college campus and thought that was great.
Like they weren't allowed. It was like 3 in the morning. I still was like barely scared.
No, but I was told to buy the house wine because then I don't have to pay for the whole bottle. That's someone told me that.
Somebody last time. $1.99 bottles.
That's so gross, dude. I found gross.
I didn't think that.
Oh my gosh. That'd be so disgusting. What are we learning today in class?
Did you remember?
You're on your.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
You got that?
It's coming.
Video?
Yeah, it's coming.
So why choose SRU?
Long story, but in brief, I was at the University of Oklahoma, had an opportunity to stay there, although it wasn't necessarily permanent, had an offer in Montana, and one in Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania. And since I never really spent any time on this side of the country, I thought, let's give it a shot. It's worked out pretty well.
All right. And one last question: Why are you so involved in student organizations?
To me, that's the fun part of this profession, is to be around you people. I find you refreshing and energetic and creative and fun and all the good things.
And one last question: Is there anything special that you just like being around SRU for? Like one thing that just stands out above the rest?
The people at all levels, the faculty I teach with, the administration, but mostly the students. Gotten to really know the students. I like their work ethic and the spirit they bring to the classroom.
It's good.
He has a genuine love for the students. You can tell just by the way he teaches his class. He cares for the students.
Do you ever see him outside of class?
Yeah, I see him in the halls all the time. He's always willing to stop and talk to you.
Have you had many classes?
I have him this semester for principles of marketing.
Oh, okay. And you're an AKSI, right? You like him as a coordinator for all of that too?
Yeah, he's an awesome guy.
Why do you think Dr. Orvis is a good teacher?
Well, I never really personally had him as a teacher, but as I know people who had him and they have a very good relationship with Orvis. I just see him walking down the hallway talking to the students, just hey, what's going on? And they be joking around with him. So.
Would you take his class if he offered it to you?
Oh yeah, anytime. I'll take him for anything, even if it wasn't my major.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right. So how do you like Orvis as your advisor?
I like Dr. Orvis a lot. He was my advisor for finding internships. I've had 2 internships now, and I've worked with him on both of them. He's been very helpful.
That's good. So how has he been outside of the classroom settings for you?
I actually have never had him in a classroom setting, so like it would be me coming to his office or meeting him in the halls or him sending me emails. He's been very helpful. He always makes sure I have everything on time, and any questions I ever have, he's willing to answer.
If you had to choose any of the professors in the business department, would he be one of your top 3?
Oh yeah, he would definitely be in my top 3.
It's good.
I think Dr. Orvis, he has a fun approach to e-commerce and he makes the class fun and just a really interesting subject, and he does fun things to help us get through it.
Orvis because he has very interesting PowerPoints and they're not boring and his class is always exciting.